It'll be 10.80 return.
£10.80.
Yeah.
To
It'll
return.
take about an hour and a half.
How much is Brazilian here roughly?
When I bought that for that was £200. I think it was fake.
So why do you pay £200 for
Because
air?
I thought it was real.
Yeah?
I thought it was real.
Even if it was real, why would you pay £200?
That's cheap compared to what some other people say. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but is that not a lot of money though?
200 grams. Really?
Is that weaver?
No, it's normal hair.
Black.
Yeah.
But that one is pretty as well as this one. So why would you want to pay more?
Because, I don't know.
It's a woman's thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit psychological.
You enjoying your boat ride?
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I just see a picture of the queen when she was younger.
Look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
And I like your eyebrows as well.
Blushing. I like your eyes.
Thanks.
You
I
got
like
lovely
my
hair. You like your...
My eyes.
Okay. I like your hair better. There we go.
Blushing.
Okay. It's good to blush. Okay. Let's talk about your new film coming up very soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. It's almost done. We're just waiting for the, right time for to release it. In cinema, screening in UK, and then that takes time here and all over the world.
Has this always been your dream to produce a film?
To be honest with you, no, actually. No, not so soon, not so soon. I did, want to do it, but I thought I would do a lot of acting first before going into producing. But as God have it, I produced, so, it wasn't part of the plan. My main aim was to act. But yeah, this is a much more bigger thing to do, to produce. It takes a lot more time, it takes a lot more effort, it takes a lot more work, basically, as an actor. You just go on set, you go on location, and when you're done, you're free to go home. But for the producer, that's just the start of everything. After that bit, you still have to go to the studio, you have to post, so it's a lot more work, but hey, nothing good comes easy, I say,
So the acting is just to get the experience in the movie industry?
The acting was the main thing. That was what I really wanted to do. But then I decided to also, apart from myself, help other people who want to go into acting. A lot of people don't have anything. Like when I started out, when I watched films, I always think to myself, oh my God, I want this so badly. How do I get this? I just didn't have any clue as to how to get into films. So there are people like that out there who still don't have a clue. And as far as I'm concerned, there's space for everybody. Everybody can, if that's what 100,000 people's dreams, then hey, why not help them to achieve it? That's what made me go into producing.
What skills did you bring into the movie industries?
As an actor,
Any skills that you had before you go into the movie industry?
I think I bring something fresh. I bring something from a fresh angle. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing has been done or made. Or there's no one person that doesn't have, what am I going to say? I cry well, or what I speak good English. There's chances of you do that as well. I'm just going to say I come from a different, like a fresh angle, something different, something new. Not like producing is new, acting is new, but like the angle where I come from, the ideas, things I bring, to Nollywood, the dreams I have, the flaws I see in films, I try to change that. I'll try to change that in my films, quality-wise, sound-wise, things like that are things that I intend to do. I don't intend to just throw out any kind of film that anyone can do, at the end of the day. Yeah.
What are you enjoying about the movie industry, and especially making your own movie?
The thing I enjoy about making my own movie is it's something different about it, about like bringing people together, and that's one thing. You bring your whole crew, the cast, you bring them together, and everyone's like getting on. There's like people, being friendly, you laugh, you stay up all night, trying to create something really good. Like I was working with my team the whole time. My costume girl, Tamara, I was working with that. So Chuksmodi was awake 24 hours. He didn't even sleep. Yeah, so every time you wake up, there's something going on. There's noise everywhere. So I really like being able to get. I like to look and think, yeah, thank God I was able to make this happen. And then you see people networking as well, you know, actors and actresses meeting, exchanging numbers, exchanging contacts, becoming friends, you know, moving on to other jobs from there. So, you know, you're creating things for people. You know, as an actor, you just come there, you do, you go. You don't give anything to anyone. You know, it's good, it's nice to act. But then with producer, you're more in charge. I like that. I like the fact that I'm in charge. So, what can I say?
In comparison to Hollywood, how will you compare Nollywood movies to Hollywood?
Well, you know, I don't know. People get asked this question a lot. For one, I've not been to Hollywood, so it's very difficult for me to answer that. But like everybody knows,
Yeah, but you've been watching the movies.
like everybody knows, the budget in Hollywood, most Hollywood movies we have about, they're big budgets, they're millions and millions of dollars. So they can create things, they can do and undo. So they're working with things, they're working like, you know, proper. They pay people, they pay cast, professional fee and everything, which obviously doesn't always happen in a Nollywood film. But then Nollywood films are improving. You know, you're getting people doing things well now, you know, quality-wise. Like my friend who's just done, he directed Awakening, James Ohokwe. He's really good. The film's coming out in November. You know, shout out to him. You know, so yeah, people are new independent producers, directors, and even old ones. Everyone's stepping up their game. Hollywood is stepping up because now Nollywood goes all over the world. Nobody is going to watch something mediocre anymore. Nobody wants to watch story where like they're singing the song and all the film, they're talking about the film in the song of the film. It doesn't make any sense, you know. And then, you know, yeah, so they're improving on quality, professionally, yeah.
But Nollywood is improving lately. To my understanding, we are the third in the world, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, actually we're the second largest.
We're the second largest.
Yeah, which is
after Hollywood.
After Bollywood, there's Hollywood and then Bollywood, and then there's Hollywood. But the only thing you must need to do, the thing people don't always understand, is the fact that Hollywood and Bollywood, they've been around for years. They've had years ahead of Nollywood. So you cannot expect that. It's like comparing a 90-year-old man with all the wisdom with a maybe 40-year-old, or no, even 30. You know, it's unfair comparison. But we're striving, we're trying. You know, so we'll get there.
Is there anything that you would like to improve as a young producer and a young actress? Is there anything that you would like to change or improve or add to Nollywood movies?
Yes, I would not say change. I would definitely never say change, because these things were there. These are things that we watched and loved growing up. I watch films. I can't say I want to change what they've done. What they've done for years has been great, amazing. That's why people watch it. People all over the world, Caribbean, America, they watch Nollywood films. So I cannot change that. But I would like to say, well, yeah, maybe add a few things. You know, like I said, make professional quality films. There's no point throwing out films every day and then they're crap films, crap story, rewritten, you know, same story in a different form, or just casting the same people all over and over again, when there's thousands of people who can act, who have talent and who want exposure as well. So why would you want to cast like one same person in your films all the time? Like, I know that some actors work with a particular actor a lot, but then also you give other people the opportunity to act. So I'd like to change those things, just those things, help people to grow and develop their career. You know, yeah. And then I'd like to see Nollywood get to a place where the actors will be paid the same fee as the Hollywood counterparts, and not, you know, yeah.
You're having a laugh.
Yeah, no, I'm not having a laugh. I'm serious. I mean, I would like to see that, and hopefully, as I grow as a producer, I'll be in a position where I can maybe, you know, when I'm making a film, I can pay my actors proper fee. You know, they don't go pay our system. It's just expensive. Just come and help me. You know, you have to grow, you have to develop, you have to pay people. That's where that's the livelihood. You have to pay them for their livelihood. You can't just expect them to come in working for you, loving it. Producers make money, actors live in penury or perjury or whatever they call it. So yeah, you have to. That's one thing I'd like to help.
Your new film, which is coming out very soon, and which I believe all the Londoners and everybody around the world are looking forward to see. You must be excited about it as well. Yes. What experience have you learned from making this movie?
The experience what I learned from making the Rubicon, I cannot even begin to tell you how massive it has been. Like honestly, you know, I've been on film sets, I've been on other locations where I've acted, and you don't see what goes on behind. You don't see the sleepless nights. You don't see the times when things go wrong and like everyone's trying to crack their brains. The actors working so hard to you know, to help change it. You don't see when weather conditions changes, you know, your film shots, your scripts. You don't see all those things. So I have learned a lot, a whole lot. And to be honest with you, when I finished filming with Rubicon, I didn't want to go back to, you know, love and what I was. It's exciting. It's not exciting. Everything is fast. Everything is fast. You are working against time. You're working against daylight. You're working against so many things. So yeah, oh my God, I learned a lot.
What film in this world, I'm talking about Nollywood and Hollywood and Bollywood, will you compare Rubicon to?
Ladies and gents,
that's very difficult for me to be honest with you. I don't think I'll be able to compare it to any film out there at the moment. Excuse me, that's my eye. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. It's in a class of its own. I'm not saying that it's the best film ever to be made, you know, but it's my baby, it's my project. It's something that is very dear to me, so in its own way it's quite special, yeah, unique.
In terms of classification, how will you classify, or what will you put your movie Rubicon next to any movie in the world?
I'll put it next to the biggest best movie ever made, the Titanic. Yeah, I'll compare it to that.
Serious?
Yeah, it's my film. I'll say that, yeah. Whether you accept it is up to you. But for me,
I'm not doubting it.
or whoever's watching it, some people might disagree. Don't disagree because it's true.
Okay. Titanic had a huge success around the world. What's your dream for the success of Rubicon?
My dream for the success of Rubicon is for it to go around the world. Whether that will happen, I don't know, but I will try. I can only try.
And who's the biggest actor or actress in Rubicon?
The biggest actor or actress in Rubicon is me, and then there's, no, actually, I must not say that because I may be taken out of context. I was joking. My biggest actor in it was OTPJ. He's a very, very good actor. He's a brilliant actor, and he's on the rise. And to see he's on the rise in Nigeria is a bit of an understatement, because by the time you see this, he's probably one of the top A-list actors in Nigeria. You know, he hosted AMA Awards 2012, so anyone who hosts AMA Awards 2012 with the French actor is not an uprising star. That is a star. So yeah, he is a star.
How long did it take you to make the movie? In terms of days, hours, years, and anything you can think of, calendar?
If I'm going to add pre-production plus post-production, months. I've been planning this. I started planning for Rubicon in December 2011, and we're in July, and it's not out, so months, yeah, definitely months.
And where was your strength from making this movie?
My first strength was God. It was always God. My first number one strength that made it all possible is God. And in more ways than one, because he gave me a director. He made me go to a director, Modi.
Explain that further. He gave you a director. What do you mean by that?
He made me go to a director who was gonna take my interest I had. Modi listened to what I wanted to do, and he decided to help me, and he helped me in more ways than one. He helped me in every aspect of it. He was the consultant producer, as this was my first film I was producing, and he has produced films, and he's, you know, worked on other people's films. So he's very, very well experienced, very professional, and you know, so he supervised me as my consultant, and he helped me, supported me from start to finish, you know. So yeah, that alone has got to be God. So yeah, still God. And then all the, you know, my crew were brilliant. My production manager Tony Yani was amazing. My prop scale Tamara, she was amazing. My location guy Tony, Fresh Boy, it was amazing. You know, and then the DOP and the sound engineer Aja was amazing. You know, and just amazing people, amazing actors, actress. It was amazing. Everyone was amazing.
Rubicon?
And Mrs. Modi, my welfare woman.
Rubicon will receive an Oscar, BAFTA award?
Yes. Amen. Amen.
I'm asking you.
Yes. would an Oscar. You heard it here first.